Hi everyone, Lady Amalthea here for day 18 of 31 days of Tarot 2020, and I'm actually going to be combining it with day 19. Now, the reason for this is because the two prompts are quite similar. Day 18, your choice for best work for meditation / journey work, and then 19, your choice of best deck for ritual / magic. Sorry, I just love that word. So I've pulled out a few decks, and not just tarot but oracle as well, because these are the ones I would grab. Now, first off, the Lumina Tarot. Now, as I've stated in other videos, this was my very first tarot deck, and it is very special to my heart, and I will quite often just grab this when I just need a little bit of something. It does have an accompanying deck, the Connected and Free Alchemist Oracle, which I do use in conjunction, and their energies just intertwine really nicely. My hands are too low so you can't see me. I'm such a dork. So those two decks I find just go together so well, and they're so good for journeying and for magic, and yeah, they're just great decks. And then the Moonchild. Oh, I love this deck. Danielle Noel's work and creativity and artistry and magic just comes through so strongly. This is an 81 card deck. There's three bonus cards: the Moonchild, shadow work, and something else. And it's a great deck for working magic. I just really enjoy working with this deck. And now we go over to the Oracle, because as I've stated, my Oracle collection is significantly bigger, and I've had most of them for much longer. And an absolute favorite of mine, the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reid, and the design is by Amy Rose Gregorio, and the cover illustration is by Gary A. Lippincott. Hopefully I've gotten those names right. And so the majority of my heritage is Celtic, and I sorry, I don't know what's going on with my words this morning. I connect quite strongly to a lot of the Celtic stories, and the Arthurian sagas, definitely something that my heart just sings for. Absolutely love them. And these cards, oh my goodness, just bring in that Arthurian magic so well. I do want to get an Arthurian tarot deck, and I know there's at least one or two out there. But yeah, this deck just is absolutely gorgeous. It's a couple of years old now. It doesn't say on the box, and I'm not going to open it up, but I just love it. And a deck I have mentioned before that I absolutely love, the Foxfire Kitsune Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. And this one's designed, the artwork is by Meredith Dillman, and it just, oh, I love this deck. This is probably my favorite ever Oracle deck. The Arctic Fox is my heart animal, and whilst there is a good chance I will never get to see one in real life, it's an energy I work quite strongly with, and many different kinds of fox energies. And so I don't know if it's Kitsune, I don't know actually how you say it properly, but the Foxfire energy is something that I really strongly resonate with. So and the colors in this deck is just absolutely glorious. I accidentally ran this deck over, and it forgave me. It was still in its packaging, like still in the box, like it was in my garage. Someone had put my mail in the garage and I hadn't known, and I ran it over with my car, and there's a little bit of a squishy bit in the box, but otherwise it's fine. And then last but absolutely not least, Stephen D. Farmer's Power Animals. Now, I know there's a lot of contention about the cultural appropriation of the term spirit animal, and that's certainly not a term I wish to use because I do not come from an Indigenous culture. I, however, work very strongly with animals, and I've always been an animal person, and I think this is the moment my dog's going to choose to come into the room. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. See, he knew. And I've always been someone who's connected with animals. And so I have 5 or 6 animal decks. Oh, he's not even coming over for pats. He knows I'm busy. But this is the first animal oracle deck I bought, and it is actually signed by the lovely Stephen D. Farmer himself. And these cards are just gorgeous. And sometimes I'll just draw a card and just connect with that animal's energy. And yeah, so like, I guess, and there's probably other decks I would pick if I was wanting to work with more Fae energy. I've got a few Fae decks, and yeah, like I've got different decks for different purposes, but these are the ones that would come to mind immediately for, I want to work magic, ritual, what was the other thing? Journey work and meditation. These are the decks I would grab. And I have guided meditations on my computer, and there's always YouTube, but that is something I really enjoy doing. So sometimes I'll just sit with a card and just work with it. And yeah, now I kind of want to stay here today and do that, but I'm going out. I've got knitting. I've already put my sunscreen on because we're sitting in the sun. Take a big sun hat and my sun shirt and I'll be fine. But I need the socializing. But yeah, now I just want to stay here with my decks. So yeah, these are the decks I would pick for magic. And yeah, they're decks I absolutely love. So thank you for watching, and I will not see you tomorrow, but the following day for day 20. Can you believe it? Thank you. Many blessings.